Hi, Sudi. This is Rachel from RightStart. You had some questions about level F. This would be worksheet, whoops, there we go. I'll get there in a second. Worksheet 120A, specifically this word problem. And so let me walk you through how another method of solving this. So hopefully that will help. First of all, I'm going to read it. Jordan can walk 6 kilometers per hour. How long will it take him to walk 15 kilometers? Well, there are two pieces of information we are given. This one here is projecting, right? But we are given that Jordan can walk 6 kilometers per hour. All right, so I'm going to make this fraction. This is kind of like a ratio. So we can do 6 over an hour. Now we could list that as 1 hour, but I'm going to start with minutes because we want whole minutes too. So I'm going to start with minutes. So how many minutes are there in an hour? There are 60 minutes. So I'm going to write kilometers up here, minutes down here. This is going to keep me, helping me know which number is which, all right? But if you had this fraction without considering this being a word problem, we can see that this fraction here can be reduced. So I like working with smaller numbers than larger numbers. So this is actually going to be equivalent to 1/10, right? So if I were to divide this by 6, I get 1. If I divide this by 6, I get 10. So let's start with that. Again, these are kilometers and these are minutes. Now, the next thing I need to do is take a look at how far. Now we're talking about the projected. So this is what he can do. This is what we want to know. What can he do in the future if he decides to walk 15 kilometers, right? So we're going to put these 15 kilometers at the same location. I'm not going to put so if I make another fraction, I need to put the kilometers up on top to keep it the same, right? So I'm not going to put my kilometers underneath as a denominator because that's where the minutes go. I'm going to keep my kilometers on top. So here we go, 15, and I don't know what this is. I'm going to call it X. This is pre-algebra, by the way. So here we have 1 kilometer he can do in 10 minutes, or 6 kilometers to 60 minutes. But what about 15 kilometers? I don't know. So what we're going to do is what we previously learned in level F is cross multiply. Okay, so we're going to do this. So 1 times X is 1X, right? So X equals what? So we've multiplied that side. Now we need to multiply this side. 10 times 150 is 150. So now we know X, the unknown number, is now 150. Now remember, that's in minutes. We want to know hours and minutes. So now I have the minutes, but I know this is more than an hour, right? So now I've got to find out how many hours and minutes that is. Well, I know 60 minutes equals 1 hour. How many is equal to 2 hours? 120 minutes. And so we have 30 extra minutes, right? So 150 minus 120 gives me a remainder of 30. So my answer is he can walk 15 kilometers in 2 hours and 30 minutes. I hope that helps. If not, just let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.